saying that I'm excited about today's topic because even though it's going to be short and sweet, it's going to give you guys a good preview of what we're going to be covering in this conference. So it's super exciting. I'm going to jump right in and give you guys my spiel. All right, so hi everyone, and once again, thank you for joining. Today, I will be giving a preview of what's to come on December 3rd in regards to this very exciting project where my company is collaborating with Makers Row and Embark.live to specifically cover how we manage technical design from a distance. Hi. So you guys keep popping in. So I was saying that I'm happy to announce that I will be part of this very savvy group of experts that will be covering a number of topics in regards to what we're calling the new era of fashion e-commerce, as well as what does the future of retail looks like. As we work backwards from that, I will be covering how product developers, designers, and businesses are pivoting during this pandemic. For those of you who are new today, my name is Nicole Melendez, and I'm a designer specializing in technical design and pattern making. And my business is partnering with Makers Row and the Embark Live platform, which is an online community that connects entrepreneurs and small businesses to business category experts. The focus of my business is to help bridge the communication gap between concept and sample. And the way we do that is by helping designers create the foundations needed for factories to develop samples or even bulk produce a line. This includes pattern making, tech packs, graded specs, retard sizes, fit development, construction information, anything technical design related, as well as working with your factory or production team, which is very important. So back to our topic on December 3rd, and I believe my slot is around noon. We will go in depth on how fashion entrepreneurs are currently running their operations remotely, and I'll be going over the tools that startups can leverage to streamline their technical design and product development process. But to go to specifics, I will specifically be covering the importance of technical design and how does our expertise, whether that's figuratively and literally, shape an apparel line. I will be going in depth on how technical design happens remotely because it is important to understand that this is not a new way of working within our industry, but this pandemic has pushed the level of creativity and productivity to a whole new level, while bringing a new sense of collaboration and inclusivity within the team that is making any apparel line a reality for you as a designer. When it comes to fittings, I will be covering how we manage fittings virtually, as well as how we utilize friends or coworkers for fittings versus the tried and true model. And I will be talking about the key role of the model, but also how anyone with the right measurements and a little bit of coaching from me can perform at the same level as the professional model. We will also cover education around how to fit a garment, as well as establishing key fits. Also, we will touch base on the key measurements to provide the technical team to be able to have a cost-effective pattern making process. And last but not least, we will get into technology and team management, which is key to the productivity part that I was mentioning, and how we utilize digital softwares to communicate and manage production remotely. I will be specifically be talking about the Clo 3D software, that's CLO 3D software, and how this software can help condense 2 to 3 fits that we've mentioned before in the slides down to 1, which saves not only time, but also resources as well, and avoids unnecessary waste. This program can render fabric in real time, as well as imitate your sample size specific measurements on an avatar. Therefore, when you are ready to sample, we have solved about 85 to 90% of the issues in digital form. Um, we will cover how this technology renders itself for 3D fashion shows and how this brings us closer to helping a range of body types see themselves in a range of products thanks to the help of an avatar that looks exactly like you. So I think that's really important. Inclusivity for me, it's like an important topic. A big takeaway from this conference on December 3rd is to understand how we have pivot as product developers during this pandemic and to reassure new and existing brands that the timeline does not have to stop. At the same time, this pandemic has helped push the envelope and raise the bar on productivity, new technology, and smart use of resources while making our products, or the products that you're making, I say mine, but it's the product that you're making, worth the time and effort that goes into the development process. So that's my spiel on basically a little preview of what we will be covering. I don't want to spoil too much, but if you guys have any questions, I will be happy to answer. Okay, let me see. Yeah, link in the bio. The link for the bio that I mentioned before on how to connect yourself to the Embark Live is at Makers Row. So I have pinned below, but link in the bio at Makers Row. Thank you, Embark Live, for touching base on that. Okay, you guys. So if you guys don't have any questions, I would love to see you guys there on December 3rd. The conference. It's all day. I believe it starts at 10:30 in the morning and runs all the way back to back conference until 5 p.m. or 5:30. I believe it's the last one. I'm gonna be. I think I have the noon spot. And I will be covering, my topic is called Managing Technical Design from a Distance. But we will be talking about all the little points that I just talked about. But the big one is the software that basically it's gonna help us bring that sampling down, helping bring down the amount of resources we just use mindlessly and get your product out there. But that is our time for today. I said it was going to be short and sweet. So thank you for tuning. You can replay this at Makers Row IGTV or at Facebook. And I want to say hi, Andre. Thank you for tuning of the preview of Embark.live New Era Fashion E-commerce Conference. Make sure you click on the link at bio. I was gonna say Embark.live, but it's actually at Makers Row. And join us at the conference. Here you'll be able to talk with us live for 45 minutes as we go in depth into each topic, whether that's with me or with any of the experts that are in the lineup. So it's super exciting. Between now and then, you can reach out to me directly at on the Makers Row site at makersrow.com/Nicole Melendez. Thank you for joining. Bye, everyone.